So today we're going to do the Morphe 2 review. If you guys watched my haul, you would have seen that I picked up a couple items from Morphe 2, and I want to kind of review them. I promise a makeup collection is coming. I just need to buy a cord for my ring light because the lighting back there is no good. I only have one window in my room and it's right here, and then my beauty area is over there. So I need my ring light to make the lighting decent. So yeah, it's coming, I promise. Just give me a little bit of time to get the cord. So today we are trying out this Morphe 2 Hint Tint Skin Tint and this Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse. I'm literally not going or doing anything today. I believe this retails for $17. I will put the price on the screen if I got it wrong. And I believe this is around $8 or $9. I'll put the price on the screen if it's not that much. My skin is extremely, you are not going to be able to see it, but it is so flaky today. Dry, crispy, flaky crust.
Baked on a buttery, crispy crust. Flaky. I like flaky again.
I'm going to go into like a super expensive primer. It's the Guerlain primer. You can use any hydrating primer, honestly, if you have the skin texture, but because I have this luxury gold infused primer, I'm gonna use it. Okay, so let's get right into the skin tint. It's so cute. Like, I really hope that this works because it's really cute. Excuse me, fairy lights. Excuse me, leaves. Oh, I got the shade Hint of Latte. It's light with neutral pink undertones, which I don't have pink undertones. I have very, very neutral undertones. But because it's a tint, I think that it will be fine. I'm going to start out with like kind of a little bit to just get a feel for this. The shade match looks really good. That looks great, right? I have a lot of acne today. I have a lot of acne every day. It used to be so much worse, and I like to embrace it. Because I haven't always had skin that I was confident enough to show off. So now that I am more confident in my skin, since I've got it under control. And if you have acne, like, don't be insecure about it. Everybody gets acne. Almost everybody gets acne at some point in their life. It's not looking bad, and it's not looking cakey at all, which is like my biggest pet peeve with foundations, is when they look so cakey. My parents are making fun of me because I do this and not this, but like if there's foundation on the tip of my nose, I don't want to mess her up. This is looking really, really nice so far. This is the skin. I can see how it's kind of not reacting well with this dry patch that I have here. Let me layer a little bit more around those areas to see if it's buildable at all, because some skin tints like aren't buildable, which is fine. I just want to kind of get a feel for how this one builds. But for a really long time, I would not leave the house without foundation on, like a full coverage foundation. Like, even like from day to day, I was wearing like Juvia's Place foundation, which is okay if you do that, but I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I wasn't doing it for like my love of a full coverage beat. I was doing it to hide my very acne prone skin. Okay, so it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great in that area. I'll see with a little bit of powder if it starts to look better. Now I'm going into a random cream contour that I have in this like Tarteist Pro palette. I haven't really found a die hard cream contour that I absolutely love. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. This one can be a little strong. So if you have any that are just like amazing, let me know. And that aren't like crazy expensive, let me know. Okay, so that's my contour. I'm going to put some concealer, of course. And I'll be right back after I conceal to try out this cheek tint. Okay, so we're back with some extremely bright under eyes. Oops. I used the wrong shade of concealer, and this is what we're stuck with today. It's okay. We'll balance it out with a little bit of blush, a little bit of powder, a little bit of bronzer. It's all okay. Everything's going to be fine. Anyway, so we're going to do this little tint, the blush. I want to use my fingers. It's a mousse. I never used a mousse. I'm going to put it where I usually place. Okay, it's not super pigmented, which is quite nice. Like, this is one of those products that you build up. I like kind of a heavier blush, and I also know that the literal second that I powder my face, it's gonna partially disappear. I am putting a little bit underneath my eyes because I always do that, just to kind of melt my whole face together. It's a melting pot. Okay, so I'm really enjoying this blush. This is what I've kind of come up with the blush. I'm going to powder my under eyes, and I'll be right back to show you guys how it looks with a little bit of powder on it. This is what it looks like with powder. I actually think it looks much better with powder. I love these two products so far, you guys. Like, this foundation looks like the opposite of cakey. Like, it's or the skin tint looks the opposite of cakey, and it's amazing. I'm loving this so far. I'm also loving this blush. This blush is probably one of my new favorite products ever. We'll see with this one. I'm going to kind of see how it wears. It is 4, so like, sorry. Like, you're not going to get like a full wear test. But I really love it so far. Like, I really love it so far. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes, and then I'll probably check back with you guys a little bit later. Ooh. In a couple of hours, like whenever the sun is setting, just to give you guys some of my final thoughts to see if it's super creasy or gets super weird. But so far, I am loving it. So this is what my skin looks like at the moment. I'm really loving this so far. I'm really excited about it. Morphe too. I see you, girl. I see you. Hey, what's up, you guys? So I'm in the car at the moment. I went to go pick up some food, and I thought I'd do my final check-in. Let me try to set the phone down somewhere so my shaky hands won't distract you. Okay. So I really like this foundation. It is a little cakier than I thought it was going to be, but I think if I don't layer it and don't build it and only use it on my best skin days, it'll be absolutely flawless. I really like it. This isn't my perfect shade either. Yeah, you can kind of see how it's emphasizing the texture on my skin. So, you know, it's a decent foundation. Or skin tint or whatever. It's not the best one that I have. Here we are in the sunlight. Stunning. Folks be staring, huh? Just want to stare? Am I stunning or what? Oh, lighting. Okay, you guys, so that is my final verdict on the skin tint. On the blush, love the blush. Gonna use the blush almost every day probably. I'm gonna probably buy the other colors. Love the formula, love it, love it. Okay. And that's all I've got to say on the products that I tried out today. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!